Hello there and welcome to this realistic week in the life of a self-employed, chronically ill creative. If you're new here, hi, my name is Chloe. I'm a Belgian artist who likes to create stuff and share them on the internet. I am most of the time self-employed. I mainly do workshops for adults and kids. I sometimes, but rarely now, do markets. And I'm hoping that one day I'll have some published illustrated storybooks. As I've mentioned, I'm chronically ill. I have Crohn's disease, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and ADHD. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's just a perfect storm. And this week was one of these weeks where I'm in a lot of pain and I have a bunch of appointments and workshops, and you gotta do what you gotta do. And I feel like it's important sometimes to share realistic bits of life just to show other chronically ill and disabled creatives out there that they're not alone, and it's normal to have harder days. It's normal to be not as productive as we wish we could be, and that our best is not going to look the same every day. And even when we wish our priority could be just creating, it can't always be the case, and sometimes our priority just needs to be resting and taking care of ourselves. I've recently started walking with a cane because I've hurt my hip quite badly while cutting fabric on the floor. So I knew one day I would need a mobility aid. I wasn't expecting it to be so soon, but it's changing my life quite a bit because these days I spend most of my time sitting in my chair with my legs stretched out, and without my cane I wouldn't have been able to leave the house every day of the week as I had to do to go to therapy, to go to my workshops, to go to my Crohn's treatment, etc, etc. The studio is an absolute mess and I need to get ready for an embroidery workshop this afternoon. I'm leaving soon, so gotta pack my stuff. Obviously, very important, thread. What would we do without that? Obviously, we're going to need some hoops. More thread, just in case. Here I have visual explanations of the most useful and basic stitches that we're going to use today. I'm going to take this with me because I want to embroider on it. And I think that's all I need today. I'm just gonna take these two white t-shirts with me in case somebody who didn't know about the workshop shows up and wants to participate, but they don't have anything to embroider. That's always good. And I'm all set. Yesterday I met up for coffee with a friend. We ended up having a little brunch and then going thrifting. No comments on the low buy and all that. But I found some lovely things and I didn't spend that much money and I restricted myself. So, you know what? Hate on me in the comments for being really bad at this whole low buy thing. It's gonna give me visibility, so feel free to hate on me. I found a bunch of necklaces. So first of all, very, you know, simple chain just for charms and trinkets. I don't know exactly yet what I'm going to put on it, but I know I have things to put on there. Next up, these two necklaces. So it's a moon and a star. Very cute, and they have batteries. Like they have a little slot for batteries, so maybe they light up. I don't know. I'll have to check with batteries that actually work. But even if they don't light up, they're adorable. This big heart, when I saw it, I was like, ooh, you're coming with me, because it was very trendy a few years ago, and like big chunky necklaces are really coming back in style, and I saw like brand new in the shop necklaces like these, and I really had to resist the urge to buy one, and it was rewarded by the thrifting gods. So very happy about this one. And this one which is also a heart, but it's a locket. It doesn't close properly, so I don't know if I'm gonna put something in there. It's engraved, it just says I love you, so adorable. And it was only $2.50. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it on that long chain or if I'm gonna put it on something shorter and use the chain for something else. I think that's an option. Found this absolutely adorable. I haven't even tried it on. I rarely do that, but come on, like, it's the sort of stuff where you can obviously tell if it's gonna work or not. Obviously I'm not wearing the right thing to go with it, but it's so pretty. I love the colors. It's perfect for a little whimsy goth outfit, so yes, can't wait to wear it. Then we have this mini skirt. It is a skirt, and it's like in this, you know, sweater material. It's so nice, it fits me perfectly, and it's tiny, like it's itty bitty, like right under the booty cheeks, but it's a skirt, so it's safe. And I love it so much. It's in such good state and it's great quality, and I'm going to rock it so much. Now, a message for my mum. Maman, tu vas skipper quelques minutes de la vidéo. Je vais mettre la minute à laquelle tu peux aller parce que tu ne peux pas voir ça, donc voilà. Skip les quelques minutes, ou juste arrête la vidéo là parce qu'elle est presque finie de toute façon, donc voilà. Okay, now that she's gone, I can show you what I got my mum for Mother's Day. It's in like no, it's not in a month, it's in a few weeks, so I still had time, and I didn't particularly have an idea in mind. My mum is very easy to buy for, but when I saw this scarf, like, it's this dark, I don't know if it's gonna show properly on camera, but it's like this dark teal velvet, like shimmery ruffles, and then this sort of paisley. And my mum, she loves scarves. She wears scarves all year round. It's just like, it's a staple for my mum. Oh, I love it. To be honest, if we weren't so close to Mother's Day, I would keep it for me. Oh, look at that. Again, very, very whimsy goth. It's not right for the season. Like, I think it would be a bit too warm right now. But, you know, for very early spring or early autumn and even later in autumn, it's so good. I kind of want to keep it for me, but no. I saw it and I was like, that's exactly her style. She's gonna love it. My mum, she loves blue, like all blues, and it's her style. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to my mum. So yeah, a bit of a different video from me this week. Quite short. I hope you didn't mind. I'll be back next week with some crafting. I don't know yet if it's going to be some sewing or if I'm finally going to finish my fairy house diorama. But in any case, it's going to be more creative content than this week. Thank you so much for the love on last week's video. It made me so happy, and I promise there's going to be more sewing content. I have loads of projects, so I hope you'll stick around to see these videos coming up. And yeah, take care of yourselves and the ones you love. Take the rest you need. Don't be too hard on yourself. Stay weird, stay crafty, stay sexy, stay safe, and see you next week. Bye!